When it comes to video games, there's one genre that I think sticks out from all the rest. And it's actually one that many of you might not even thought about, but you definitely know about because you clicked on this video: sports games. And while other game genres leads towards making a good story, having good visuals, or having outstanding gameplay, sports games typically tend to lean towards recreating the sports games that we already know and love. There is not really story in sports games unless you're trying to play the career modes, in which case in a bunch of sports games you can make your own player and go through the leagues with that player. Like NBA 2K's My Career, FIFA's New Career, and Madden's Face of the Franchise. Other than that, there's basically no story in sports games. But then why do people buy sports games? They break records year after year, but if there's no story, there's certainly not great visuals and a mediocre gameplay system. Why do people play them? The games definitely aren't very innovative unless jumping from console to console, and they're definitely not winning any major awards, except for Madden 04 back in 2003 when it won Game of the Year. There's not a lot of differences in sports games. I think the main reason is because of the sports athletes and the sports teams that we all love. Picture it this way. Do you think someone who doesn't care about the NBA wants to go out and play NBA 2K23? Probably not. But someone who does watch the NBA and does play NBA 2K23 will probably want to be his or her favorite team from time to time. But not only when playing sports games do you feel like you get a stronger connection with your favorite teams and players, you also gain a deeper knowledge about how the game is played. If you don't know much about the NBA, but you like to, then playing the game can help you learn more about the fouls and the penalties and the different ways the game is played. Playing sports games also offers somewhat of an education about games. That's also really good for sports organizations like the NFL, FIFA, and the NBA. If you were to go to your friend's house and he's playing a hardcore Madden session and you don't know what football is, maybe you want to learn more about it. Maybe you eventually grow to love the sport, in which case the organizations really love that because through that video game, they've gained more fans, more viewers, and more people to buy merchandise and tickets. But I think the real reason why people love sports games so much is because it gives us an opportunity to play with our favorite players and finally give us the feeling like we're playing on one of the biggest stages in the world. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like on this video as it helps out a lot more than you think. And if you want to, please hit the subscribe button if you happen to enjoy this video. Comment down below if you guys like any sports games, and tell me what games you'd like me to talk about next. I'm SavageSkull, and I'll see you beautiful people on the flip side. Goodbye, everybody.